Let's go. Let's go. Tomorrow NBA Finals. Let's get it popping. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this shit for a minute. So man, it's almost like Christmas tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm so excited to see LeBron versus his old team, Lakers versus the Miami Heat. Man, I'm like, you can't lose this one, LeBron. This is opportunity to get 4 rings, and I don't want no excuses. People that know me know I'm a LeBron fan. I like LeBron. But I'm very, very, very realism when it comes to LeBron, especially the last few years. I didn't became the most realest LeBron fan ever because I feel like so many LeBron fans give him so many excuses. And at year 17, it shouldn't be no excuses. It should be just attack, just kill. I'm seasoned. I done been through everything. I done seen every defense. I done seen every offensive scheme, every defensive scheme. And so I should be a savant. I done played basketball longer than Kobe Bryant, more basketball years than Michael Jordan, and most of the greats, Magic, Bird. So being that, I feel like savantly you should have it all. Especially up in here mentally, you should know how to approach every single game. And I just feel like so many times it just upsets me where I'm like, what's wrong with LeBron? Like, what's wrong with you, bro? Why you not shooting? Like, why are you passing the ball? Like, why are you doing that? Like, what? Damn, why are you not shooting? Like, it just irks me, man, because I feel like you're too great not to be imposing this will, like he should, and like he should do often. The greats, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant did. So, sometimes I find myself asking why more often than not. I'm not saying he hasn't done it because I'm a fan of his, so I didn't see him come through, but I done seen a whole lot of time when he hasn't, and so, me knowing LeBron, I know that, he might give up a game 1 just to get a fill out of, what the team gonna do defensively, what type of strategy they gonna, run against them. So I'm almost, leaning to them giving up a game 1 tomorrow, and Miami Heat coming out there and hitting everything, all cylinders. But other than that, my prediction is, the Lakers winning in 5 or 6. I'm very intrigued by this matchup for the simple fact that he's going to be going up against his old coach, Spoelstra, and his old GM, Pat Riley. Those are, it's like, going up against one of your brothers or one of your family members who he was over there for 4 years, and so I feel like they got the blueprint. If anybody got the blueprint on how to play against LeBron James, it will probably be Spoelstra. Spoelstra used to be a video man for, the Miami Heat, so he's very good at video and probably the best, video man in the league, when it comes to, dissecting film and, editing film. So I'm sure he has tons of film on LeBron James, and I honestly feel like what he's going to do is try to make LeBron James a jump shooter. If you look at the way, the Miami Heat were smart enough to play Giannis and the Bucks, he used a scheme that a lot of teams, shy away from, or they only use variations of it, or they probably play it a quarter, half a quarter, a couple minutes, and then they hop out of it. And it's the zone defense. And he specifically held that defense in the bag until they played Giannis. And that right there showed me that he's a coaching savant. For him to have a defensive strategy and hold on to it and say, I'm going to use that against a certain player of the caliber of Giannis, who's a downhill type of player, kind of like LeBron. Just LeBron has a better jump shot, a more natural jump shot. But LeBron James can be forced out of the comfort zone of shooting. I know LeBron. So LeBron is the type of player, if he miss a couple of jump shots, he'll stop shooting, he'll disengage. He ain't go into passive mode. He'll go into trying to drive. And then if it ain't no driving lanes there, he'll settle for big threes. And I feel like something like that will fall right into Miami's lap, because they will be probably using the defensive strategy that Popovich used in the 2013 NBA Finals, when they dared LeBron to shoot. They was like, go ahead and shoot. If you hit 15 jumpers in today's game, we gonna live with that. We gonna live and die with that. You just made tough shots. But if he not making his jump shots, LeBron James is a different player, and that can bode well for a team like Miami, who is a team that thrive off of getting long rebounds and running and hitting long distance shots and transition threes. So I'm very, very, peculiar about what type of defensive strategy Spoelstra gonna use, man. Like, I'm very, very intrigued to what he gonna use, and then I'm intrigued about what Vogel gonna do to Bam. Is he gonna let Bam, get out in transition? Is he gonna force Bam to be shooting jump shots? When the crazy thing about it, I looked at the matchup between Bam and AD, and I thought that Bam was like 6'7", 6'8". I didn't know he was 6'9", and 6'8" and 6'9" almost sound different, but it's a big difference on that court. So when you think that Bam is 6'9" and Anthony Davis 6'10", the matchup is pretty much the same. They both went to Kentucky, so they both have the same fundamentals. So I'm looking at, that matchup, and I'm intrigued to see, what that matchup is like. I got AD in that matchup, but you never know, man. It's all about energy right now. And, if, both players never been in this far in the playoffs, so it's going to be a toss-up on what player brings the energy first and what players is nervous. But I'm curious to see which one of them throw the first blow. For the Lakers to win, AD got to be AD. All four games, all 5 games, all 6 games, all 7 games, or however many games we play. We're going to play 7. And LeBron got to do his part. I'm looking for, I'm looking for Rondo to have a good series. Like, I'm looking for Rondo to really, really have a good series, man. I feel like I want LeBron James to play off the ball. I want to see Rondo bring the ball up and really control the offense, and LeBron James attack, Jimmy Butler. That's another matchup, LeBron James usually always kills Jimmy Butler, but this Jimmy Butler is a little bit different, I feel like they're going to throw a mixture of Jimmy Butler and Iggy. Iggy's another intriguing player in this playoff series, in this final series, because him and LeBron James, they got history with each other. Them playing with each other. Probably the last 4 years in the finals. I think it was 3 years in a row. So this is 4 times in the finals they done played against each other. Come on now. That's it's a lot of data, a lot of mental data, and a lot of data on tape. To go back and look at how to play somebody that you used to playing. That's what the NBA is about, saving the data about, the tendencies of different players and what they like to do. And if there's anybody that know the tendencies of LeBron James, it's Iggy. So he gonna be somebody that you got to look out for. I'm looking at Tyler Hero. I'm trying to see if he gonna bring it. That boy don't miss. Is he gonna get in the NBA Finals and be scared to shoot? Is it gonna be too big for him? Robinson, another one. That boy don't miss. He probably hit more jumpers with people all in his face than I ever seen, especially for somebody that's so young. I think this is his 2nd year in the league, and he playing like a 7-year veteran. So Robinson, that's somebody that I'm looking forward to seeing, and and then you got Dwight Howard. You see with Dwight Howard, I love Dwight Howard's energy in the last series. If he can just give us that for 4 more games, man, just come in there and just wreak havoc. Just come in there and fuck some shit up. If he can do that, then we can see him, really adding some extra fire to the Lakers team, because they need somebody in that second unit that's gonna push start. Because you can't. I love my boy Kuzma, but you don't know where he coming or going. So I had to mention Kuzma before I end this video, because Kuzma's important. I want him to get off that bench firing. Don't even think about it. Don't take stupid shots, but take good shots. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I want him to work on during the off season, is putting the ball on the floor. Work on some crossover moves or something. It ain't too late. Get in there and work on your handles, man. Because he either just shoot or turnover. So that's somebody who I'm looking forward to seeing also, because I don't want the Lakers to end up losing because they didn't have enough help, off the bench. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at who gonna come off that second team with some firepower. J.R. Smith. I don't know if I want to rely on J.R. Smith, coming off the bench, giving us firepower. I think that's Kuzma's job. Now, whatever J.R. Smith want to give us, that's extra. We'll take it. Lakers, I'm sure Lakers will take it. Extra 5 points, 6 points, couple of putbacks. I would love to see that. I like JR. But I also know he can't play defense either. He was out there getting his ass kicked all season long when he came back. So that's one of the reasons why he don't get no minutes, because he out there, he can't play no defense. And I don't know if it's the timing, him being off so long. I'm sure that's what it is. You don't just come off the streets and just be able to guard NBA players, who've been working out and playing ball. You playing in the gym, shooting jumpers, it's not the same when you getting out there standing in front of somebody in that chair, So, yeah, man, I'm interested. Like I say, tomorrow's like a holiday. It's like Christmas tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to waking up and opening up presents tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow the NBA Finals is tomorrow, and it's going to be cracking, man. So, this is my preview of the NBA Finals. I have to tap in with y'all, tell y'all how I feel, what I think. I think the Lakers in 5 or 6. But, hey, I wouldn't be surprised at nothing. I'm not going to be surprised at nothing, straight up. And no, I'm not putting no money on it, because I done put so much money on LeBron James in my life. I'm tired of losing money on him. I'm just hoping he win. It's in my heart. You know what I'm saying? It's in my heart. Other than that, I'm good. LeBron, get this shit. I don't want no passive shit. Go hard. I hope you watch The Last Dance. I'm sure you watched The Last Dance, because we heard you talk about The Last Dance. So if we watch The Last Dance, you know what Michael Jordan did in Game 6 and what he did in 1998 Finals at the age 35. So, man, just go out there, man, and just put your foot on the gas from Game 1 to Game 5 or 6, however many games it take you to get ring number 4. Let's go, King James. Let's go!